How to turn pretty looking off the shelf fur into awesome texturized looking puppet fur. Hey everyone, Deluxe Puppets coming to you with another Tip Tuesday. Today we're talking about fur, how to texturize off the shelf fur and make it look really unique and custom for your puppet. Now, if you've ever bought fur at the fabric store or online, it has a very nice soft finish, but it looks like a plushie, it looks like a stuffed animal. To make it look matted and texturized like you see on Sesame Street or the Muppet Show, what you want to do is, you ready for it? Here's the secret. Turn up the heat, baby. What do I mean? You boil the fur in water. What? Yep, you boil it. Get a pot of water, put the fur in, let it sit and boil around. Stir it around, and after about a minute, maybe 5 minutes, depending on what you want, you take it out and it is all matted up. All those thin, beautiful furs are shrunken and shriveled and matted, and that's what you want to create that unique texture. So let's talk about the process, all right? Obviously, boiling water, that's pretty intuitive. But what you want to do is get your yardage, your fabric, right? On the back, lay out your patterns. Make sure you have enough. And overestimate, because here's why. Don't trace the patterns at this point. What you want to do is take the fur and boil it. It's going to shrink down. Not a lot, just a little bit, maybe a ½ inch or so, right? But you don't want to do that and have the sewn pieces not be able to fit on your puppet. You want to wait until it's boiled, right? You can then lay it out, air dry it, put it in the dryer if you want, whatever you want. The dryer is kind of fun because that high heat also helps make that texturize even more. Once you've got your fur all matted up and texturized and ready to go, lay your patterns, trace, but when you cut, do not use scissors to cut out the fur. You're going to chop up all the fibers. Use the Persona blade, like we talked about in a previous video, and gently just scratch and score the backing of the fur and pull it out. All right? Then hand sew it, test fit it on your puppet. One last thing you can do is you can then at this point trim and maybe even do one last boil. This is what I like to do. I like to trim down the fur. Like if I know on the face, around the facial features before they're attached, I'm going to trim real close. Yes, you can use scissors, but after a while your hand's going to get tired. What you can do is use home hair cutting clippers with a setting to take it in even closer. Or another great tool is a Flowbee. Yeah, that vacuum sucking home hair cutting kit. Get one of these and it'll be so great and so easy to make your fur uniform. Then boil it one more time. If you want to add even more texture, try some horse shampoo. Oh yeah, it's going to clump it up and make it real matted. All right, so that is the process of how you can take generic looking fur and make it unique for your puppets. All right, share this with somebody that might like it. All right, thanks.